Hello, my name's Jeff Kilburn. I'm the Managing Director for EPLAN USA, here to give you a quick glance of EPLAN software and service. EPLAN, along with their sister company Rital, are part of the Friedhelm Loh Group, $2.6 billion company with over 12,000 employees worldwide. EPLAN itself has 1,100 employees across the world, with 58,000 customers using 190,000 EPLAN software licenses every day to execute their electrical engineering solutions. EPLAN offers a platform of solutions for multiple disciplines that all sit on top of a common data model that then resides in what we call the EPLAN project. And this is where the power of and value of the solution is derived. At EPLAN, we talk about an ecosystem of industrial automation. This consists of four different and distinct business types. There's, of course, the end use or the operator that's putting the automation solution into use. There are the OEMs and system integrators who build the machines and pull it all together for that end use application. Someone, of course, has to build the electrical panels. So that's a business type. Sometimes the OEMs and integrators do it themselves, but also it's sometimes a separate entity, but it's certainly part of the solution. And last but not least, it really all starts there. The end use operator usually selects a line of components to base their solution on. And when people execute an automation solution today, um, at least in the United States, there's a lot of handoffs that happen, and I think this is the case globally, but more than ever here in the United States, we see a lot of disjointed um, um, handoffs in the way of drawings and spreadsheets and things like this, and that's an opportunity for errors and inefficiencies. And this is the value that we provide to all of the pieces of the what we call the ecosystem of industrial automation. So, usually it starts with an operator that puts together a specification that includes some of the component manufacturer's parts. They do some planning around what they need and what kind of solutions they're going to look for, and they usually have partners in form of OEMs and system integrators or solution providers that then are asked to give them quotations. And this is where the first step of the EPLAN project really starts to deliver value. The operator can pass that specification not on paper or in an electronic form like a PDF, but in a data form in terms of an EPLAN project, and communicate that to their partners in the market, who then can do some basic level work within our platform, and then in terms of basic engineering required to develop a quotation for a machine or an integration solution, and that's one handoff that is seamless and has a continuity of data or a data thread, if you will. Of course, once the orders are placed with the OEMs and integrators, they have to do all the detailed engineering work, and that the efficiencies gained by having all of that information pass through start to help, but also all of the data that came from the component manufacturers. So EPLAN has all of these manufacturers in a cloud-based location called the EPLAN Data Portal, and all that data can now flow into the detailed engineering to help with things like thermal calculations to see if you need a fan or an AC unit on the cabinet that needs to be built, to lay out the wires and maybe even go so far as to automate the fabrication of the panel with the cutouts in the door for the HMI and the holes drilled in the back panel for the components to mount. The wires themselves can be with the data that's coming and available in the ePlan platform and coming from the components from the component manufacturer. You can automating the fabrication of the wire. We have our sister company Rataw's machines that cut, strip, crimp, and mark the wire, and the efficiencies are enormous for the people actually building the panel. And that can be an OEM, an integrator, or a separate company. But someone, of course, then has to source all those components, build the panel, and again, instead of a handoff of a different spreadsheet or evaluation of a set of drawings, it can be all put into the EPLAN project and shared again with the different players in the ecosystem. And then, of course, once all the electrical equipment's built, it has to be installed and commissioned, and then, of course, put into operation. And there's always a desire to and an effort made to do as-built um, documentation. But now in the commissioning and runtime and operation phase, ePlan has cloud-based tools that allow you to maintain that project and have as maintained um, documentation for your automation solution, which delivers another round of value to the end use at the operator level during the runtime of their facility or their assembly line or whatever happens to be. And we have customers all over the globe doing this in all different industries, from marine to automotive to oil and gas. Um, and every day we interface with those customers. We, of course, provide our software platform that enables it, but more so than anything, we can share um, the experiences we have across the world on best practices and help every different discipline or company that's involved in this ecosystem of industrial automation achieve their own values, um, but even maybe more importantly for some, to show that value to their customers and to differentiate themselves. So this is what we do every day. We do have a long-term strategy to create more and more a digital, even a cloud-based, a digitally connected system to increase the efficiencies. That, of course, involves our software and the data behind it, but all putting it into a digital platform. And our goal is to be ready for our customers when they're ready to move to the cloud. And that will, of course, will happen over time. We're hard at work at it, and we hope to lead our customers and ourselves to operational excellence as we move toward that new solution that we believe the cloud is the future. And so that's ePlan software and service at a glance. I hope that helped explain a few things, but if you would like to interface with us, we're always available, and look forward to hearing from you. Thanks.